Just a guy, his name is Muhammad. He heard the Jews have angels. Okay, I will have angels. The Jews, the Christian, they have fasting. I will have fasting. This is why he copy. He walk between the Jews. He see them fasting. He says, what this fasting is about? They said, this is the day when Moses, he crossed the sea. So, oh, okay, we are more close to Moses than you then. And he ordered his followers to fast it. Then he met with the Sabian, and the Sabian, they fast Ramadan. So he canceled Ashura, and he started fasting the Sabian fasting, which is Ramadan. He's just establishing a religion. He don't have a religion. Other religion, they have fasting. Okay, let's try to find a reason for fasting. Other religion, they have a prayer. Okay, we will make a prayer. Other religion, even if you remember, when, just to show you how easy to expose Muhammad, he prayed in the top of a funeral, a corpse of a dead man. A Jewish guy, he walked by, and the Jewish guy, he saw how Muhammad, he prayed in the top of the dead guy. What the Jewish guy, he said? He says, this is how we do it. What Muhammad reaction? Sit down, act differently. Okay, if Muhammad is a prophet of God, he was praying according to which teaching? If you say to me he was praying according to the teaching of Allah, then why he changed it just because the guy, he said, this is how we do it? Who care? If Allah taught you to pray this way, are you going to change it in 2 seconds? Or Muhammad here, he noticed that there's a copyright violation and he got busted. His PhD is not a PhD, he's collecting things from the internet. So right away, erase it, write something different, act differently. It means write something different. It means forget about what you used to do a second ago. But do you pray according to God or according to a Jew? Muhammad was praying in the funeral standing. Who is the one who taught him that? If you say it's Allah, then how Muhammad he changed it? In a second. If you say it's not Allah, that means Muhammad is a fraud. And he changed the prayer as he wish. And you see, here we see that when the Quran says, bring your proof if you are truthful. Here we have the proof, Muhammad is a fraud. The same as the story of the punishment of the grave. Muhammad never mentioned it. A Jewish woman, she came to Aisha and she mentioned it. Muhammad went out to the yard. He heard Aisha fighting with a Jewish woman, arguing with her. So he said, what this noise is about? The Aisha, she said, well, this woman, she is saying there is a punishment in the grave. And look what Muhammad, where he got his punishment for a grave from. The reason Allah will torture you in the grave because of urine. Why? Because a Jewish woman, she said so. A Jewish woman, she said, if you piss and piss touch your feet, God will torture you in the grave. This is something they say to the children, so the children will keep themselves clean. This is not true. The stupid Muhammad, he took it serious. So the Jewish, they teach their children when they are kids, some like, fictions, just to keep them clean. Don't piss in your shoes. Don't piss in your feet, you stupid. God will torture you in the grave, okay? Okay, mom. And then the kid, he will learn how to not be careful when he piss. Muhammad, he took it seriously. And now it become part of Islamic religion. And here you will see the proof in front of you. Aisha told the Jews who visit and mention the punishment of the grave, she told her that you are a liar. And she said to Muhammad, is it true? He said, yeah, it's true. And then after that, Muhammad never stopped praying without mentioning the punishment of the grave. Remember, he never ever mentioned it before. Read carefully, and this is Al-Bukhari. Aisha, she said the Jews came and mentioned to her the punishment of the grave, saying to her, may Allah protect you. Okay. From the punishment of the grave, Aisha then asked Allah Messenger. By the way, the story here is different from the real story. The detailed story is about they are fighting. And then you will see right away, Muhammad, he agreed that there is a punishment in the grave. And since then, and after that, read carefully. This is what is the most important. And after that, I never saw Allah Messenger, but seeking refuge with Allah from the punishment of the grave in every prayer. So Muhammad, he spent his life, he never mentioned the punishment of the grave. A Jewish woman, she came to the house, she mentioned it. Bingo. Muhammad, he added something brand new. He learned today from the Jews that there is a punishment of the grave. Let us add it to the religion. And the proof in front of you. And after that, I never heard, I never saw Muhammad praying without saying, I seek refuge from the punishment. So how come before you never seek refuge from the punishment of the grave? Because he just learned it from the Jews.